the Buddha helped him not to commit the killing or fight, not to commit the bad karma by killing 500 people. So he killed this bad man anyway, but with compassion, with love. No hatred, no anger, never. Even 1% of anger wasn't there. Even 1% of hatred wasn't there. 100% loving kindness with compassion, great compassion. And he committed this action, killing action. So we cannot judge anyway. So we have to be very skillful while you're practicing, because sometimes we have to judge the timing, and we have to judge the results, and then we have to compare the different actions. The bad actions you have to do, but then the result would they are on other way. The good result will be a huge for benefiting the majority and so forth. Then you must accept that you're ready to go to hell by committing the bad killing action. But I accept that for the sake of these people, right? So these kind of things. So sometimes it's very difficult to judge when to do, why to do, and so forth. So this is you have to be very intelligent, with wisdom and skillful. So, and that means I'm doing guide to my duties. So, relative to me, there shouldn't be any useless. It should be always useful for others. So that is what it says, and then Dalamina Kanda Tom Tebe Sensu, Tingita to Tidaki to good to be two juices. Now 15. Should their mind become angry or displeased on account of me, may even that be the cause of their always achieving every goal. If in those who encounter me, a faithful or an angry thought rises, may that eternally become the source for fulfilling all their wishes. So the other people's, related to you, whether they get angry with you or whether they like you and they trust you and they think good about you, whatever they think, that those thoughts should become the cause for fulfillment of their wishes. That is what he prays here. 강다다 카스로 신다는 바체방 대신 차가 동양으로 탐지 산죽게 내 교로. 자고도 16. Those who will falsely accuse me, and others who will do me harm, and others still who will degrade me, may they all share in awakening. May all who say bad things to me or cause me any other harm, and those who mock and insult me have the fortune to fully awaken. So other people, even if they criticize me or they harm me or they did something like magic or not apparently, but they're doing something to harm you. But all those should be, I pray that they all should be fortunate to be fully enlightened. So here, whatever other people do to you, you must wish them to be happy and to be liberated and finally to be enlightened. So that is how a Bodhisattva thinks and how a Bodhisattva should think. And then, here we go, I'm the protector of the unprotected and the caravan leader for travelers. I have become the boat, the causeway, and the bridge for those who long to reach the further shore. May I be a protector for those without one, a guide for all travelers on the way. May I be a bridge, a boat, and a ship for all who wish to cross the water. So this you understand. May I be a light for those in need of light. May I be a bed for those in need of rest. May I be a servant for those in need of service, for all embodied beings. 18, no, it must be 19 here. May I be an island for those who seek one, and a lamp for those desiring light. May I be a bed for all who wish to rest, and a slave for all who want a slave. Okay? Easy to understand? You should not have Pupasa Ringato Dimension, a person getting region of the Jorkurus. 19, right? For embodied beings, may I be the wish-fulfilling jewel, the pot of plenty, the spell that always works, works, the potent healing herb, the magical tree that grants every wish, and the, what is it? Milk cow that supplies all wants, or that supplies all wants. May I be a wishing jewel, a magic vase, powerful mantras and great medicine. May I become a wish-fulfilling tree and a cow of plenty for the world. So this is another wish that pray for making prayers for the others, that may I become the wish fulfilling jewel. And then another wish fulfilling vase comes from the vase, comes out everything you wish. Wish fulfilling jewel, you know that, right? So earlier they used to be, they must be wish fulfilling. Nowadays we don't see, or we never heard wish fulfilling jewels. So earlier, nowadays maybe there's no jewels available because the degenerate time, so the whole environment is gone down. The power of the essence of environment is finished. So earlier, maybe that is possible, So there's one jewel that in Tibet I have seen some photo, They say this is the photo of which they WeChat they sent. So I saw this big stone. Now it turned into a stone. So they say this is a egg-shaped stone, a yellow color. And then also we believe. I was told that the Bodhisattva Muni in Lhasa, Chogan, Chogan? Chogan you don't know. Chogan, the main temple of Lhasa, the Bodhisattva Muni, which was brought from China with the Chinese princess. Tibet, yeah. Chinese. That is Bodhisattva Muni Lhasa,
Yes.
Yeah. So that there are two Shakyamuni Buddha statues, one from Nepal, one from China, and that is the main temple, Shakyamuni, that is from China. So I was told, we don't know, inside that statue there's a wish fulfilling jewel. And nowadays you have to look at that Shakyamuni statue from the far. You cannot go near to the statue unless you are a very, very VIP. So, and then previously they say that the wish fulfilling joy that travels in his body. And then when you touch his body and you come across with that part of body where the jewel is located, then your wishes will be fulfilled. Wow. So that's why it's very famous. So anyway, that is wish. Earlier, wish fulfilling jewel, that you have to clean it and wipe it, and then you put on the roof, and then you make the wish. Then whatever you need, gold, silver, jewelry, food, clothes, everything you can get. That's why it is not only what you cannot get is taking rebirth in higher realms, liberation, enlightenment, the Dharma attainments they cannot give. The rest of worldly things, anything you can get from that jewel. So that's why it is called wish fulfilling jewel. And their vase is like that. And then the mantra, that is, if you say the mantra, then you can see all the resources underground and so forth. And then there's a medicinal pill that can cure all kinds of diseases. And there's the tree, the magic tree they translated here. And then they are talking about the cow, So actually, when we make offering of mandala, we talk about the 4 continents, and at the south of Mountain Meru, that is this world, and at the west there's another continent that is there's a cow. So the cow gives whatever you wish, so that kind of cow. So he is praying that let me be the jewel for all sentient beings, let me be the cow for all sentient, let me be the tree, and so forth, so on. That's it. Now, so Juan Shimbotan, Namga Shindu, Tabara Sentia Patu Nebai, Namang Yesu Shirian Shok. So that is another prayer. Just as earth and the other elements are profitable in many ways to the immeasurable beings dwelling throughout space. 21. Just like space and the great elements such as earth, may I always support the lives of all the boundless creatures. Okay, I think you understand. It's easy to understand. Tishinamge Tetu Pay, Simja Kamba Namkudu, Tamjani, never to Darling Yesu during shops. Tishinamge Tetu Pay, Simja Kamla, Namkudu Tamjani, never Darling Yo. So this is another making prayer. So actually, this kind of prayers we should make. You shouldn't think that I cannot make this kind of prayer. I don't want to become a breach. I don't want to become medicine. So we shouldn't think in that way. Even if you wish for how many years, you will never become a breach. That is not possible. But also, but also you should make the wishes, the real wishes. How do you say? It should come from the heart. No, you shouldn't think that I will never. It is not possible. I will never become a breach. But anyway, I make the wish. Not like that. If it is possible, I really wish to become a breach for the others, to help others who want to cross the river or whatever. So you should. So if you make that kind of wishes for all the time, then of course you accumulate great amount of merit. But also it's mind training. So your mind gets familiar with cherishing others. You think about I would like to give to the poor, I would like to help to the sick people and old folks and so forth. You should always think about that, thinking to serve others. So that is also, and then it becomes easier for you to train your mind for great compassion and the great loving kindness, and then Bodhisattva will come within you without great effort. So for that, this is a very good practice, and there's nothing to lose to make this kind of wishes. Even if you don't like at the beginning, don't like to make this kind of wishes, you should insist yourselves to make that kind of wishes, and slowly you will become familiar with them, and then you will be more and more comfortable with that kind of thoughts, and then you are closer and closer and closer to the enlightenment, closer and closer to the Buddhi mind. So that is what we can do at this level, at this time. That is we can do what we can do. There are many things we cannot do at the moment, but these things, making wishes, that we can do. Sorry, thank you, 21. So I be sustenance of many kinds of the realm of beings throughout space until all have attained release. Until release. 22, right?
Yes.
22. And until they pass away from pain, may I also be the source of life for all the realms of varied beings that reach unto the ends of space. Okay, that you understand, right? Старовыги десети 상조토니 개발의 상조라는 단어는 대신 넓은 상조에서 대신 라발랑 렘바신도 라발이 now in the same way as bygone Sugatas took up the awakening mind, in the same way as they progressed in the Bodhisattva training. Same way, Bodhisattva training. So too, I myself shall generate the awakening mind for the welfare of the world, and just so shall I train in those precepts in due order. In due order. Just as the previous Sugatas gave birth to an awakening mind. And just they successively dwelt in the Bodhisattva practice. Practice. Likewise, for the sake of all that lives, do I give birth to an awakening mind, and likewise shall I too successfully follow the practices. So, Sugatas, that is Buddhas, right? You know that. Sugata is another name of Buddha. Not the synonym. Another synonym of Buddha. So, so previous Buddhas, how they generated Bodhisattva mind and practiced the training of Bodhisattva, and they abide in the training of Bodhisattva. Similarly, I also would like to generate Bodhisattva and train, get the training of Bodhisattva and practice the training of Bodhisattva. That's it. So, So here he said that I will practice the training of Bodhisattva step by step or in order. So what does it mean? That means, so if you are a Bodhisattva, when you have this Bodhicitta, Bodhi mind within you, then you are dedicated fully towards others. So, as mentioned earlier, you give body, speech, mind, everything to others, So, but practically, you cannot give your body right now because it is not possible for us to practice this kind. So, when you get to a certain level, then you can give your body or part of body. For example, I think Nagarjuna, Arya Nagarjuna gave part of his body, or the Arya Deva, that is the student of Nagarjuna. So Arya Deva, he gave his one of his eyeball to a beggar. So these, and then Buddha Shakyamuni, when he was training in Bodhisattva way of life, he gave his body to the mother tiger, whose 5 cubs were dying. So the mother tiger was not being able to give milk because the mother tiger was so weak. So he gave his body, offered his body to the mother tiger, and then the mother tiger becomes stronger, and then she could look after, brought up her cubs. So that is when you get to that level, then you can do all that kind of things. But at the beginning, we cannot practice that. If we practice that, then then some other thing will happen, You cannot do it right now because if you give your part of body, then you may die. And if you die, and then you may go down. There is no guarantee. So for the Bodhisattvas, they never go down. So even if they die, there is no problem. Because they will take another rebirth in good form and so forth. And so at that level, when you come in that level, even if you give your part of body, actually you don't get hurt. You don't feel the pain. You don't feel the pain. And then even if you die, there's no problem. But if we die, there's a big problem. So we have to be careful. We cannot continue our practice if we die now, right now. So where are we? Where were we? I don't know. I think we're here. We are here. So that is in order, step by step, what he means. You should train in order. He said that in what they translated. I didn't get it, but it was 23rd, right? So true, I must have with in mind for this background. Well, just so I shall train in those precepts in due order. Yeah, it says that. In due order. What does it mean? That means you should practice givingness. You must practice all these 6 parameters, but according to your capacity and your level. So that we should know. That was skillful, you know. Now, because in here, maybe you don't have that kind of situation is not here. In Tibetan society, and sometimes our society, Himalayan societies, so people like sometimes, oh, I want to practice Dhamma, and then they admire the way, the life of Milarepa, and they go into mountains and they give up everything, and after some time they come back. So then they become worse than us, you know. So that happened because you suffered in the cave and couldn't take the suffering, you know. And then they come back, oh, it is useless. 3 years I was in the cave, torturing myself, gained nothing. So this is, you can think this is useless. Cannot become Milarepa, you know. So we should be very careful at the beginning how to go. Very careful and skillful. That is very important. Then Tetanma thereby Rabdan Changjuk Sem Songde Juk can give a services and they didn't sing the laws. The wise one who has taken up the awakening mind with a serene confidence in this way should continue to